Hi lovelies! I'm just jumping back in today to talk a little bit about how to have glowing skin from within. So you know that saying that is you are what you eat. So this is really, really important and very true in this situation. The other one is that your skin really is a mirror of your internal health. Okay, so I thought I would start by giving you 3 ways that you can nourish your skin by what you put in your mouth. And then I will go over my skin regime on the daily so that you can get an idea of the kinds of things that I do to have glowing skin. So, number 1, hydrate. Hydration is so important to the appearance of our skin. Okay, so I know particularly in winter, as the temperatures get cooler, we can forget to hydrate because it's not hot, we don't have that natural thirst reflex, but it's so important because what happens is if we allow ourselves to become even mildly dehydrated, that is putting an extra toll on our detoxification organs. And I see it at work with some of the kids that come in dehydrated. Their skin turgor is just so decreased. So you want really, really increased skin turgor, which is if you pull up your skin like that, you want it to pop down really fast and you don't want it to stay up like that. That's how we measure it. So you want increased skin turgor, especially in the appearance of your face. Number 2 is healthy fats. How much healthy fats have you got in your diet? This is going to really influence the plumpness of your skin. What happens is every single skin cell is surrounded by 2 layers of fat, and they call this the phospholipid layer. So this is where your dietary fats come in. So you want, I'm talking things like avocados, nuts and seeds, even coconut oil. You want to be getting enough of those to have a really beautiful plumpness to your skin. Number 3 is supplementation. So I take some beautiful doTERRA supplements called the Lifelong Vitality. And that's a combination of 3 different things. You've got your omegas, which are, again, your good fatty acids. You've got a whole food supplement, and you also have a cellular energy complex. So basically, to age gracefully, to age in a healthful way, you want to be providing your cells with all of the nutrients that it needs to function optimally. All right, so you want to make sure that your body is getting everything that it needs. So those are the 3 things that you can contemplate if you are and work on if you're thinking about having like really beautiful skin by what actually you're taking into your mouth. The other things you can do are exfoliate. So you can, there's lots of different exfoliation things that you can buy, but you can actually make your own. So you can get just caster sugar from the supermarket. You can add some olive oil or some fractionated coconut oil, and you can add a few drops of lavender, and you can basically use that. And what you're doing is you're sloughing off those old skin cells that are dead and that don't need to be there. And that just allows all the new ones to come to the surface. All right, so I would say do that probably maximum 3 times a week. Two times will be good. Any more than that, and it can actually have quite a drying, it can dry your skin. So second is cleansing. Now usually at night time I will use this cleaner facial cleanser. Now this has got a combination of tea tree and peppermint, so it's beautiful and has that tingly peppermint, beautiful and tingly on your face. So I use that at night, but in the mornings what I like to do is oil cleansing. Now a few of you might already know what this method is, but basically to dry skin you're going to be applying an oil. Now the rationale for this is that you have oils on your skin that are dirty and need to come out. So you're applying an oil because like dissolves like. So I would use either some fractionated coconut oil. Occasionally I'll use some jojoba oil. So those are 2 really great oils. Now you just apply that oil to a dry face, and then you basically just get a hot flannel and you just put it over your face and you're wiping it off. So that is getting rid of all of the old dirty oil from your face, and then you're ready to apply your serums. So what do I use for my serums? Now, I make my own face serum. So, this one here, I have the recipe for this face serum up on my blog, which I will try and link. And this, I used to spend probably between $45 to $50 on face serums like this from brands, like good non-toxic skin brands. I won't name any, but I used to spend, $50, and this would last me probably 2 to 3 months. Now I make my own, and for this, which lasts exactly the same amount of time, I spend $7.45. So if you are thinking that getting involved with essential oils is expensive, then I'm here to tell you that long term you are going to save so much money by doing it yourself. And you have so much more control. You know exactly what is going in that. So to my face serum, I add frankincense, I add lavender, I add manuka oil, there's some geranium in there, and some ylang ylang. And I use a base of jojoba oil, apricot kernel oil, and almond oil, which are all really nourishing for the skin. So that's what I put on as a base after I've done my oil cleansing. And then after that, I use my Celubel. Now this is the beauty blend from doTERRA. And Celubel I use in a targeted way. So this has undiluted oils. It has some beautiful oils such as Hawaiian sandalwood, myrrh, helichrysum, and rose, as well as lavender and frankincense. So with my Celubel beauty blend, I affectionately refer to this as my Botox in a bottle. I apply it to the sides of my eyes, I apply it to my kind of laugh lines here, and to my forehead, on the lines on my forehead. So that is step 2 of my cleansing process. And then I like to always end with using some floral oils on my eyes, underneath my eyes. So my go-to at the moment is magnolia oil, but I also like to use rose oil and sometimes jasmine. So the floral oils, magnolia in particular, really high in what's called linalool, which is beautiful for the skin. So what I do is I just roll that underneath my eye. And it's really good for puffiness as well because it's cold. It's got that cold metal roller. And then I just dab it in. So those are really great for the delicate area under your eyes. So that's basically everything that I do for my skin. So pretty easy. And as I said, pretty DIY. So it's cheap. So if that is something of interest to you, please do get in touch and go and check out the website for the recipe for that DIY, and I can help you get those oils in your life to really uncomplicate your skincare routine and have beautiful glowing skin.